Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We got my DJI Mavic Mini on the bench here today, and we're going to be showing you how to pair it up with the Amazon Fire Tablet. Specifically, the Fire Tablet 7 is what I have here today. Now, when purchasing a DJI drone, whether it's new or used, you're going to want to make sure you have a device that is compatible with the drone, and that's going to allow you to use the camera. The drone can be flown with just the remote, but that's useless basically. You're not going to be able to use the camera. The drone is not going to be able to be used to its full potential. Now, with specifically the Mavic Mini here, it uses the DJI Fly app. Now, the Fly app requires your device to have a 64-bit CPU. Now, unfortunately, we just ran into this with my dad last week. He bought a Mavic Mini. He has a newer Samsung phone, and guess what? It is not compatible with the Fly app. So, I had to come up with a solution for him. We didn't want to have to buy another phone. We didn't want to spend big bucks, and I was doing some research and I noticed the newest release of the Fire Tablet 7 here, which was 2022, has a 64-bit CPU. I'm like, perfect. And I already know that you're able to do a little hacking with this tablet. I did it with my Fire Tablet 10 and it works great. So right now it is completely factory Tablet 7. We're gonna get my computer set up here. We're gonna get it all hooked up, and we're gonna show you what you need to do to get this DJI Mavic Mini working with the Fire Tablet 7 here. Set up, ready to go here. Gonna get this tablet onto the home screen. Okay, so first thing we're gonna need to do here, you can see all the Amazon junk that's on there. We're gonna have to get rid of that. Now, we want to clear up. The idea behind this is to clear up as much as possible. We're specifically using this tablet for the drone. We're not using it for anything else, so I basically want to get it bare bones, have the least amount of stuff on here as possible, and then also we're going to need to be able to download the DJI Fly app, which we currently can't do with the way it's set up. So we're going to want to go into settings. And then from there, we're going to want to go down to device options. And then device options here, we want to go down to about Fire Tablet. And then serial number, we want to keep tapping on serial number. So as soon as we started tapping on the serial number there, it did tell us at the bottom how many more times we needed to tap on it to enable developer options, which I believe was 8 times. So we'll go back, and you can see developer options has appeared now. We'll tap on that. We're going to turn it on at the top here. Click OK. And we're going to scroll down, and we're going to enable USB debugging. So I think I've passed it there. There it is. USB debugging. We'll turn that on. Click OK. And there we go. We can get out of that now. Okay. Back to the home screen. All right, so we've got USB debugging now enabled. We're good there. Now we're going to want to get rid of all this Amazon stuff. So we're going to switch over to the computer now, and we're going to be using a program called Fire Toolbox. So we'll click on that, and I'll leave a link down below in the description for Fire Toolbox. So it's going to start up on the tablet, allow USB debugging, and we're going to just hit allow. There we go. And what we're going to do here now, guys, is actually I've used this program. I used it with my Fire Tablet 10, and that was to take off the Amazon stuff, because a lot of people don't know the Fire tablets are actually an Android. They're just not presenting themselves as an Android because they've got all the Amazon stuff, Amazon App Store, a bunch of other Amazon stuff, and it doesn't have Google Play. You can't download a lot of the apps you're used to on an Android. But with Fire Toolbox, you can actually take off all that Amazon stuff and sideload the Google services, which would be down here. So you could have Google Play and stuff. But we're not doing that with this tablet. I did that with my Fire Tablet 10, and it's awesome, guys. It makes it 99.9% just like what you expect an Android to be. Really no difference at all. But what we're going to do here today is we're going to go manage Amazon apps. We're going to click on that. We're going to click Simple. Application management. No, we're going to actually start by going disable Amazon apps, and we're going to go standard debloat, which is recommended, and execute. So what you're going to see on the tablet here now is you're going to see a bunch of these Amazon apps just go away. They're going to disappear. You can see that. They're starting to be pulled off of the tablet there. And congratulations, it worked. Now, no worries. If you want to reverse that, you just go back in to manage Amazon apps, and you can go restore Amazon apps. We can do that quickly. Restore everything. And watch, it's all going to come back. Hit execute. And right now it's checking the generation of the tablet, restoring Amazon apps. And you can see right now, guys, they're coming back. So everything we're doing here today is reversible. So not to worry. There we go. Everything is restored back to what it was from the factory. So back again to Amazon apps. We're going to disable Amazon apps. We're going to start with the standard debloat. This is the way I like to do it, guys. This just gets the majority of the stuff off that I want to get off. So we'll let it do its thing again. There we go. It's done. Now we're going to go back in. This keeps popping up. Disable OTA updates. I don't think I need to do that. Never done it before. We're going to go back in the manage Amazon apps. We're going to go down to the bottom here, application management. It's going to click on simple, and I'm going to start taking stuff off. If it's in green, it means it's safe to take off. So like you can see, Amazon Alexa is in green, and I'm just going to basically take off everything Amazon for the most part here. Amazon Alexa, App Store, games, kids, newsstand, Amazon YouTube. We don't need calculator. I'm going to leave the calendar, going to leave the camera, going to leave the clock. Don't need contacts on there. I'm going to take email off, Kindle Store, News, Washington Post, and we're going to definitely leave Silk Browser. That's their browser, and it actually works quite nice, and Photo Importer. Now, we're going to click Disable here. Disable selected. Some of these won't work for some reason, and it might be because they're actually not even on here. I'm just taking off everything that I can see here that I would like to take off. All right. So it's doing its thing, and you can see now it failed to disable 5 apps. That's okay. Some of those are not able to be done. And it looks like it's the Kindle Store, Amazon Games, Amazon YouTube, but they're not even showing up on the screen here right now. So I think we're good there, guys. Why don't we go back? And I'm actually just going to before I continue on, go into advanced. And we're going to disable hidden apps. I'm just going to see if there's anything that I missed here. Like this. Yeah, I don't really want to be messing with this, guys, so we're going to get out of there. We'll just keep it simple. I just thought I'd check that. Okay, so we've got everything off that we want off right now. Perfect. Now we can actually get out of Fire Toolbox. There we go. And we're going to go back to the tablet here. We're going to go on the Silk browser. And we're going to type in DJI Fly app. There it is. And we're going to go to the DJI.com/downloads/DJI app. All right. Download Android APK. Now, this is the way you have to do it if you have an Android, because they're not offering this app on the Play Store. So you do have to go. Now it says file might be harmful, download anyway. Now it's downloading right now. You can see right there. It's got 1 minute left, so we'll let it do its thing. We'll let it download. And we actually don't need the computer anymore. So once it's done downloading, I'll just unplug it, get the computer off the bench here. We're done with that. Definitely, I'll also leave a video actually down below in the description as well. A tutorial how to use Fire Toolbox. It was great. It's what I learned how to use it on was that video. Definitely a nice program. And the reason we chose the Fire tablet, these things are cheap. This was, I believe they're $75 in the States, US dollars, and $80 in Canada. So if these work, it's definitely a good option for a standalone tablet to use with your drone. like I mentioned, you do have to have a compatible device to use your DJI drone, and unfortunately there's a lot that are not compatible. All right, we are downloaded now, so we'll click on it. Can't open file. I'm going to go into files. There we go. Said to go into files. Now it's staging app. Your tablet and personal vulnerable install. We trust the DJI website, the app that's coming directly from the DJI website. So now it's installing. This will just take a moment, and then we'll be able to power up the drone here and make sure that it's working. Alright, we're going to click done. We should have DJI Fly now on our home screen. There we go. And what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to get the computer off the bench here, and we're going to get the drone back in here, and we're going to power up the drone and see if it pairs with the DJI Fly app. Alright guys, so we've got the DJI Fly app on the home screen now. Let's go into it here. And we're just going to go through. You've got to go through all this when you set it up. We're going to set all the permissions here. Let it do its thing. Just booting up right now. We can skip this little intro. That one. There we go. We're gonna allow all there. Now we gotta log in or register. I'm just gonna log in under my account, so I'll do that right now. All right, we're logging in now. Next, okay, we're logged in now. So next step is I'm going to get the tablet plugged into the controller here. We'll get that plugged in, and then we're going to power up the drone. So you can see it does work. It's in there, but it's just catching the corners there. But hey, good enough. You could also use a tablet mount too if you want. So now we're going to just fire up the remote, the drone, and we're just going to get that back in front of this camera here, and we want to we don't care, it's just saying that's low charge. We do want to allow, we're just going to hit OK, and look at go fly. There we go, guys. You can see right there. Control the camera up and down. No lag really. No, it's pretty good. Not bad at all. Actually, a little bit of lag there. That seems pretty good, guys. So next thing we got to do is we got to get this outside. We got to fly it, make sure this works, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap this one up. All right, so we're not going to be able to see it, guys. I'm not going to be putting a screen recording app onto the tablet here. We want to have the least amount of stuff running as possible. So we've got the Amazon Fire Tablet 7. It is connected right now with the DJI Mini, Mavic Mini, and we're going to take off and we're just going to see how it goes here. I'll start a recording here, so we're going to record at least, and we're going to take off now. Let's do it. All right. We're flying around somewhere. Alright, drone's up in the air, guys. Not much I can do other than just fly it, so that's what we're going to do here. I'll try to put the screen in front of the camera here. We're 23 meters up. Now we got bad Wi-Fi interference in this area, so we'll just go out. We usually can get out a couple hundred meters. Even right now we're getting aircraft signal interference, and that happens here right in the middle of the residential. But we'll take it out a couple hundred meters, bring it back in, and that's typically what I get with my my Mavic Mini before we start cutting out in this area. Working pretty good. We're 200 meters out right now, heading out towards the school. A little bit of a lag, and yeah, it just froze up on me a bit there, but we're good now at 277 meters. 78, 79. Tell you what, we'll take it out 300 meters and then we'll spin it around. So we're over 300 meters right now. It's going to spin it around, bring it back. So where my dad will be flying this, there'll be zero Wi-Fi interference because he'll be up at the cabin. But yeah, guys, it's working great. I know we're probably not able to see it on the screen right now.
Oh, there it is.
So we're bringing it back in 200 meters away. 150 meters away now.
There's a plane following it.
There's a plane following it?
Yeah, there's one coming this way, jet. That's a fighter jet right there.
And there we go, guys. We're right over top of my place now. There's the drone. We can hear it now. Gonna bring it back down. So that worked out perfect.
Yeah, I like that. Makes me better when I don't have to fly it.
So like I said, guys, cheap alternative to having to buy a expensive phone or tablet. You can get yourself an Amazon Fire Tablet 7. It works great. Showed you how to get it all set up to allow you to download and use the DJI Fly app here. And yeah, that's, like I said, major issue with these DJI drones, whether you're buying new or used, you have to have a compatible device. So we just landed it. This is a quick, less than 3-minute flight. Gonna stop the recording. And yeah, guys, well, I think we're good. I think you're good.
I'm good.
You want to take it, go for a little flight?
No, I'm gonna just not pull on my head.
All right, he's declining, but we did have him up for a quick flight earlier.
I've got it figured out, sort of.
So he's good, guys. Well, I'm gonna take it back up in the air. We'll leave it at that now, guys. You want to get some more info or even grab one of these Fire Tablet 7s for yourself, links are down below in the description. I've got a link also in the description for Fire Toolbox, because you'll need that program on your computer to be able to offload all the Amazon junk on the tablet, and to be able to, if you want to put the Google Play Store on, I suggest not to, and just get the DJI Fly app on there. Just sideload it like we showed you, straight from the DJI website, and you're good to go, guys. Well, I'm going to take it up for a quick flight, wrap this one up, and we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.
Yeah, I like it. Simple.
It's super simple.
Yeah.
These are great. This is
easier than the other one, but
this is an upgrade.